sent a tweet with emotions. Heard that.
Coming up next, the Timberwolves take. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
Now that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Outside for Randle. Pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Randle deciding where to go with it. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
And stolen by Hartenstein. Dort with it. He's picked up by Conley. Dort outside. And stolen by Edwards. 3-on-3. Pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Williams in the post, guarded by Edwards. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Just 3 to shoot. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Randle outside. Outside Conley. And here's Edwards outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Edwards. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 7.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Edwards. McDaniels against Williams. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. They get it back outside for Dort. Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Randall. Edwards finds Randall. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards with it, now guarded by Holmgren. Randall, good.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Up top, Alexander Walker. Watched by Wallace. For three, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thunder trail by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Caruso outside. Rebound Minnesota. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
They're just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wiggins. And Williams drops them both. 26 seconds left now in the first quarter. Reed passes to Randall. Fires for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The kick out to Williams. The 3. That one doesn't drop. Gets it off. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's Minnesota. They lead by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Wallace. Still no points. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Minot's checked in for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
SGA from distance.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Hits a three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 8 points. But Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Down low. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And there's the screen. There's the triple. And another three for Oklahoma City.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Outside Reed.
Thunder foul.
And the Thunder making a change here. Jang's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Garza's checked in for Minot. Here's Edwards. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Here's Edwards. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Alexander Walker.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Edwards with it. Caruso covers. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Caruso. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 9. DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Soft touch off the glass. Reed's got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
For the Thunder, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Now here's Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Thunder trail by 10. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And Minnesota with possession here. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Back to DiVincenzo. 1:15 left in the first half. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. The teardrop. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Hartenstein a screen. Joe buries it from 3. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Randall, good.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Joe. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. And here's Holmgren. Checked by Randall. Williams from long range. And he can't get that one. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. No good there. McDaniels with some nice D. Randle outside. Back to Daniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Randle outside. And here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Williams against McDaniels. Here's Randle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Timeout. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Edwards. Inside. Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Dort to screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 12. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. To the right side. Back to Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Dort outside. On target from range. So Dort's got 5 now.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was PA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards can't hit.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Hartenstein finds Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Now Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. Caruso outside. From deep three-point land. Counted from distance. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
That's how you up the ante. Come
timeout.
right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards, and the shot goes in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Reed passes to DiVincenzo, and it's off from three-point range. Thunder trail by 7. To the paint. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Caruso, covered by Alexander Walker. 19-footer. Caruso misses.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Back to DiVincenzo. Conley passes to DiVincenzo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. DiVincenzo's got 11.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Caruso. It's good. Caruso's got his second basket of the game.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Back to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think that he can score it, board it, but how about that pass?
Wallace, left side. Outside, Williams. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11-point game. They've got Alex Caruso. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there. With Cason Wallace, then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Williams in at the center, blocking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball. Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Clark's checked in. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. He buries it from three. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got his fourth rebound in this one. To the middle. Clark, the pass to Alexander Walker. Now Reed. Williams defending. And here's Edwards outside. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Wiggins passes to Williams. They can't stop the run with that one. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Oh, wow! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Wallace outside. Oh, good D by Edwards.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
There's the three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso, and it's Dort in for Wallace. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Clark. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Dort finds Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mike Conley. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Dort outside. To the inside. And Gobert with a block. Dort against Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert up top. Over Williams. And again, it's Minnesota converting. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. Randall with a steal. Outside Conley. Edwards for three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
3 points.
Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Pass to Hartenstein. Releases from the wing and drills it. 1:50 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Dort defending. With the fadeaway. Edwards, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance.
Oh, wow! Hey, how about that?
Defensive foul.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the and one. Yes, sir.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. Offline with a three.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Edwards, a pass to Clark. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards has got 36 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Nice D from Reed. It's been all Timberwolves. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
foul.